John Rasmus here with Rasmus Gaming. Playing Shroud of the Avatar, a fun game, check it out. This is an adventuring area known as the Highvale Outskirts. I'm going to show you a little bit about this map. It's a little bit of a spoiler, unless you need help with finding these 4 stones. I know I needed help. I traversed this entire map, which is a very big map. And I passed all 4 stones. But I only noticed passing 3 of them. Luckily, okay, here's the stone I'm at. The Death Stone is right here. The second stone to activate is the Earth Stone, which is, I believe, yes, right here. And then, of course, we've got the Water Stone, which is the last one. But I had a hard time finding this Fire Runestone. It's right in the center of the map. And that's where it is. So, luckily, it was marked. I'm going to show you this quest. I have not completed this quest, but I have been told the chest is a little bit disappointing. Let's find out firsthand and see if it is. Before we activate these 4 stones, we had to find 4 echo ghosts walking around, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with quest items with some witch living up in the tower way up in the mountains. And the door says death, earth, fire, water. So that's the order in which we activate these stones. Kind of like the movie The Fifth Element. So let's activate the Death Stone. There we go. And now we're gonna run to the next stone to activate, which is the Earth Stone. It's a run. There's one of the echoes. Someone had a hard time finding the echoes. 2 echoes are pretty close to each other. That one is pretty close to another echo, which is right there. So those 2 echoes are near the elf camp. To the left of the elf camp entrance and the right. This road right here, a battle is being waged by elves and frostgeists and guards. But this road leads to the Earth Stone, basically. You just follow the road. This is a cool map. The Highvale Outskirts is a very, very cool map. It's an open map. Other players can... See, that's another guy playing right now. He's using his ice magic to defeat the frostgeists. But here's the second runestone to activate. Bam, there it is. And I had a hard time finding. The Fire Runestone, or Beacon Stone, or whatever it's called. Fire Pillar, yeah. A little bit laggy. Oh, we need to get on the top of this. One of the reasons probably it was hard to find it is because it's easy to miss it. It is near this cabin. In the very center of the map. Okay, there's a little pathway. You follow the little pathway. And here you have his cabin. I've never even been in this cabin. But I'm going to take out this beast. course, some stupid elf. The loot here is for beginner players, but you can turn these elven herbal teas into 400 experience by turning it into the witch. And I learned the hard way that she gives you 400 per tea leaves, not stacked. So do not stack them. Give it to her one at a time. Oh wow, I haven't even talked to this guy yet. What's up? Okay. Da 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 da. Cool. So another quest, of course. So this is the old hunter's cabin. Huh? Okay. First time I've ever even been in there. So to the left of the hunter's cabin is the fire pillar. There we go. And maybe that wasn't another player. Maybe that was a Frostgeist doing his magic. Okay, well, this is an open area. Other players can be here. And you just jump down and take a swim. Go through the fog of war, and before you know it, you'll be on the other side of this little lake here. Which is, of course, the location of the water pillar. Now, I did activate all 4 of these, and I did go through the crypt. And just as I was going to record what the chest had, it kicked me out. It bounced me out. It was like, okay, you got the reward, see ya. And it like teleported me out. So don't take your time taking a look at the chest room. Stuck. Well, if I ever do get stuck, there you can type /stuck and it will move you. Or you can have a cool spell like blink. And blink is clearly inspired by the teleport spell in Serpent Isle. Now, some people might say, what blink spell? It's specifically called blink. There's a blink spell in Serpent Isle. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque or something. But it gave me a shortcut, because this is where... Oh. Yeah, this is where I'm going right here. So this is the old crypt. And blink. The blink spell... I'm a little bit more advanced than this place. But that's because I didn't find this place until later. It's still fun. It was a very fun map to quest on. That is, if I can find where I'm going. Where the heck am I? No, I'm in the right direction. This thing better be open, because I did not get the reward. Okay, thank goodness. Man, I'm clicking that chest as soon as I can, man. Oh my goodness. After an intense extremely elaborate. I already looted all these, so it's the same instance. Luckily, it didn't reset. Except for enemies. Of course, enemy-wise, it reset. That's the Crypt Guardian. Not much of a guardian, huh? I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It's not some super elaborate crypt. It is just a room. Man, I wonder if there's a secret door. That would be pretty cool if there's a secret door. If there's a secret stone, the cursor turns green. So, I don't think so. I don't think there's anything hidden in this place. It looks like there should be. It looks like there should be something more than there is. But, nope. I don't think so. It's too bad. But if you stand in this room long enough, it'll kick you out. It will kick... Perhaps if you just stay in the crypt long enough, it'll kick you out. But this is the reward. Just a regular old chest full of regular old stuff. I'm just going to exit the regular way. But this is the crypt at the Highvale Outskirts. Not much there. Just one chest. That's it. But you know what? I'm going to go back to the witch. And I'm going to report my findings. And let's see what she says. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun quest, even though the reward was super wimpy. My range is intense. I can snipe these guys from so far away, it's ridiculous. I highly recommend archery. This is my guy. What he looks like right now. I kept the custom coat of arms on my front, and I have a combination of obsidian wizard armor, and we have a worn cloak dyed dark gray. And the top is, of course, the heraldry tabard cloth armor applied to armor I made myself. So I had to destroy the obsidian wizard so I could apply it as a eternal pattern to this stuff. That guy's supposed to be an elf sniper. That was unexpected. Yes, you think an elf sniper would be a little bit better at that, but you know, this is a beginner map that you don't find, at least I didn't find until long after. It's past a blocking area, which is T5, 5 skull area. So it's kind of a... They scatter around the different leveled skull, different tier areas sporadically. You can find low levels all over, high levels all over. This is pretty cool, this... oh crap. I don't want it to crush me. I don't know if it would crush me, but this is kind of a cool... elevator. Kind of reminds me of the elevators in World of Warcraft. Uh-oh. So the main city, the first time I came here, I thought it was just a tiny area. And I was like, that's it? But it's a pretty elaborate setup. I mean, it's all one map, and it's a pretty cool city. I wish more cities had more, I don't know, more variety. So this, when I first found this place, I was like, okay, this is it. All right. One shopkeeper. Okay, okay. A couple guards. And that's it? And I didn't see this. I didn't see this stairway. You go up the stairway and a very cool city. Here's the commander guy. And the annoying process of when NPC's next to you, you walk extremely slow. So that's a feature that clearly Lord British is a fan of, because Ultima Online, same thing. I guess he wants the NPCs to really be occupants of the virtual universe, and so that's why you can't rush through them. You have to slowly respect their boundaries. Okay, here's the witch. And usually you type help. Yeah. Okay. Final step is what I should have clicked on. Whoops. Final step. Okay. When you have the Geistesser's skull, man, they really play on words on the word poltergeist, which is unusual for me. But they have Frostgeists, Hexageists, Eldergeists, and now what's the latest one? It's the Geistesser. Okay, all right. So let's get some XP because I have some herbal tea leaves. So hand them over one at a time. Where are my tea leaves? Press shift and one at a time. You get that 400 XP in 10 gold. And it's an annoying process. Man, you gotta click. I gotta click all this stuff. Okay, well, I don't want to bore you with this, but that's how you do it. So let's beat the Geistesser, I guess. This elaborate quest, which led to that chest of not much. All started with the old lady saying, "Check out the mirror." And on another video, I did discover, hey, the secret place with Frostgeists. You click on this, it takes you here. I now have access to 3 different places. These are doorways. For example, this one will take me back to where I came from. But now, after beating everything and doing everything, I think I can go in here. What? What? It's kind of a scam. But there is a chest. Yes, awesome. There's 2 chests. There's that one. And there's one at the top of here. Okay, here it is. Cool. And I already previously discovered these by not having to do any quest, but just jump off the mountain and not die. Okay, I just don't want to fall through these floorboards. Okay. So, I don't know where the Geistesser is. I have no idea what she's talking about. But this is the original way how I got here. I jumped off the side of the mountain. They don't expect people to, from the elevator, jump off the mountain and bounce right here, but that's what I did originally. So I can't go in there. I'm supposed to get a skull. Frost Geyser's skull. Oh wow, that looks like a frost skull right there, but nope. Can't get that. Interesting. Well, I can show you the other mirrors. This one takes me here. And this one takes me here into this battle. Whoops. Accidentally summoned my okay, water elemental. But yeah, I have no idea what to do. And that's pretty common. Pretty common. Having no idea what to do. You just aimlessly walk around until you go to google.com and then you search how do you do this. And a good number of times someone has already done it and they've talked about it. So this is the commander of this place. Okay, looks like I'm done with all his quests, so that's good. I like this city or town or whatever you want to call it because it's the only town where you can mine silver just right here in town. Silver is pretty valuable. Nice. And if you look hard enough, you can even find some copper. But someone else mined it. Oh well. Got a bunch of stuff to dump off, like some bass, apples, and beakers, and mushrooms. Random stuff I don't need. Coconuts. But this is Shroud of the Avatar. It's a fun game. It's pretty fun. I recommend it. You know, it feels kind of like Diablo a little bit. It's kind of like Ultima Online a little bit. It's kind of like Guild Wars a little bit. It's kind of like Dungeon Runners a little bit. So it has a little bit of every MMO you've ever played, but there are definitely unique aspects to it that I've never seen before. Like the way experience works. You build up experience. And then you pour that experience into whatever you want. After you build it up. I guess I've seen similar things, but I don't know. It's somewhat unique the way they do it here. Here is my experience right now. I have 840 levels in ranged. I am working on my ranged specialization, Grandmaster 109, but I recently unlocked ranged specialization. On 50 at level 40, it's plus 50 ranged mastery. And someone said, "Oh, you can make it level 100, but level 80 is where it really blah blah blah." I'm gonna make every one of these skills level 200 plus, if that's possible. Right now I have pooled experience for adventuring of 29,000. That's not a lot. I can get rid of that shortly, and I recently drank a bottle called Obsidian Potion of Guidance that allows me to really drain that experience pool if I want to. And then there's crafting experience. And crafting has its own experience pool. For example, mining. I like mining because the stuff you can get from it is valuable, like gems and ore. And I don't use it as fast because it's hard. You have to have a lot of resources and mine a lot of resources or craft a lot of resources to use that up. So that's 232,000. But adventuring, upper tiers. You go to the upper tiers, you click on social, and you join someone who's in the upper tiers, like these guys, and then you get high levels of experience in mass quantity, especially during double experience days. You will... It'll go up really fast. Banded dagger +2. Missed that. I just need to save up money. And I have all the components to enter the large looking glass and find the Geisttesser. Once I'm on the unhallowed ground and I defeat the Geisttesser. Okay. Well, you know what? I left the Frost Skull in my bank in central Brittany. So I thought it was a decoration. Maybe I need it to get in there. I have 2 skulls. Like a Hexa skull, maybe an Elder skull. Yikes. I need to collect these skulls. Maybe that's what I need to get in there. But this is Shroud of the Avatar in this super tall mountainous city in the Highvale Outskirts, the adventuring area, which is an unusually large map for this game. It's just a very cool map. You can't pass up a silver vein if you see one. Or copper vein. Right now it's foggy, but as I was walking around here earlier, it was all bright and sunny. So there is weather that changes on a regular basis. This is a very, very vast map, and when it was sunny, you could really, really see the landscape. Now that it's dark, you can't see much, but it's a very cool area. Got some spiders. I'd rather not bother me. Thought I killed it. You know, there's a very cool area. I haven't solved this map yet. Perhaps going in the big mirror and defeating whatever is there will give me access to this area over here. So I'm going to log out, but before I do, I'm going to show you one of the cooler things I've seen in this game. I was just exploring, I was walking around, just killing monsters and mining ore on the side of the mountain. And, you know, make sure everything's dead because You don't want to get jacked from behind. It's the physical damage that really jacks your armor up. I bet my bow is messed up. I have a pretty nice new hard maple dark star crossbow +6. The dark star is just like a skin that I put on it. It makes it black. Kind of shiny metal black. It's a pretty cool skin. And the bow itself is pretty cool with pretty good stats. But I was walking around just killing stuff. Kind of bored that there's not much going on. This game's just... Sure, there's some monsters. Big deal, right? Kill an ice spider here. Kill a ice this there. And I was like, hey, what's that? Oh, looks like I can mine or something. Maybe there's a like a mine. Different things to get. Like we have some medium crystals right here. And we got to meticulously collect it, of course. Okay, wow, it's a lot. And some other players mind it. It spawns randomly. Pretty quickly, actually. But it's not that rare, so there's no need to camp it or anything. And camping it wouldn't really affect anything. And then I clicked on this crystal, and we have a Crystal Guardian. He's pretty wimpy. Gives you sapphires. And I was like, huh, what's this? A mine shaft, just as I suspected. Just a boring old mine shaft. And I was like, hey, you know what? This is... Oh, crap. I have another one of these guys. But I'll cut to the chase and I'll speed it up. Yeah, we got a mushroom monster that's usually not too... Usually he's not too aggressive, but I guess today he is. And we got some stuff to mine, some cool stuff. Oh yeah, there's a chest in here. And some more things to attack you. And you stupid mushroom. Okay, he's messed up. He gave me drugs, and now I can't walk straight. Like he made me drunk. Okay, so I'm just randomly walking through here. And I was like, okay, well, we're almost to the end. Not a big deal. Guess I'll mine some copper. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of like a Disneyland, like the Matterhorn ride or something, how it's themed. You have to admit, it's kind of Matterhorn looking in here. And then I see this. And I'm like, oh, what's this? And I click on this thing, and it says an item, ice barrier key is required. And it's an ice barrier. You can't walk through it. It's pretty cool. A magical, invisible barrier with what looks like the Superman ice pillar or crystal pillar. And it needs the Superman key to go in there. But I thought this was pretty cool. This is a pretty cool detail that I've never seen in the game yet. And it's one of the cooler things. I haven't solved it yet. I haven't gotten the ice barrier key yet. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. So there are some mysteries to me, and I'm not going to Google everything. Only if I'm desperate and I've been looking for 2 hours straight, non-stop, will I consider going to the forums or Google. But generally, most of the time, I do quest blindly. It's a lot more fun to not be given all the answers, but to be surprised. And this place is cool. They recently fixed the wizard armor. My goatee used to be invisible, and now it's back with this obsidian wizard armor. So I really appreciate that. Looks pretty cool. But until next time, maybe I will solve the ice barrier key mystery and see what's behind the barrier. Until next time, this has been John Rasmus with Rasmus Gaming, playing Shroud of the Avatar. Be seeing you.